Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'm going to do something that a lot of people my age today consider taboo. I'm going to talk about reading. I know, a lot of you are like, why is she talking about this? Nobody reads anymore. As you can see, I'm probably not one of those people. Just saying. Today, it's Fried Cream Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe by Fannie Flagg, as you can see somewhere over here. Great book. Just read it. There's a lot of racism. I mean, if some guy gets murdered, these days, everybody's just so shocked. They don't want to know what to do. But in the book, some guy gets murdered, and all of a sudden, one of the only black people in the town is getting blamed for it. Really? Really? All he does is help people all day, and because he's black, he's getting blamed for murder. What is this? Why? Yeah, if you didn't catch on, there's murder in the book. Yeah. There's so much friendship. I mean, you've got Evelyn, who makes friends with old Mrs. Threadgood, and Mrs. Threadgood's like the nicest person ever. Who wouldn't want to be her friend? I mean, really. And you have Idgie and Ruth. They are like, must have been separated at birth. I mean, come on. I know people are talking like, oh, well, there must have been some sort of other sexual reference to this because, yeah, nobody's that good of friends. Heads up, guys. There are, and it's proof in the book. There's growing up. So much growing up. You've got Evelyn, who kind of needs to get herself out of this rut of middle age that she's in and move on. You get the feeling of family because Ruth gets accepted in to the Threadgood family, even if she's not related to them at all. But she gets pulled in and accepted because she's a nice girl. I mean, she's such a friendly person. The trust in the book itself. You have Mrs. Threadgood trusting that Evelyn's going to come every Sunday to visit her. Evelyn trusting in Miss Threadgood's advice about her life. You have Idgie trusting in the fact that Ruth won't leave her. You have Ruth trusting that Idgie can get her out of any scrape. I want people to be able to know what life is like outside of their bubbles, you could say. I mean, when we grow up, so much can happen. I don't think Idgie knew that she would have to go and rescue Ruth. Or I don't think anyone who lived in that town thought that someone could murder someone. A lot of you aren't going to read it. And I can't come through this screen and say, read it. It's impossible. I'm not going to sit here and tell you you need to read this book. Actually, really, I am. I think everyone needs to read a really good book like this at least once in their life. I guess that's all I have to say, other than read the book. Yeah, okay, just thought I'd get that last one in. Goodbye. Seriously, it's a good book.